I prefer a glass of full-bodied red wine with my steak, but a nice microbrew beer will do just fine. You'll find plenty of those at my next stop, Lawrence's Free State Brew Pub.
Kansas had a great history of breweries as a result of the German population that had come here in the 1870s. Unfortunately, Kansas also has had a great history of prohibition, and that did damage to those breweries. Really, we were the first brewery legally operating in Kansas for nearly 100 years.
I have a real soft spot in my heart for Free State. When I was still doing news, I did a story on its opening in 1989. I thought then, and continue to think now, that Free State serves some of the best microbrews around. Crafting those beers is the job of brewmaster Steve Brott.
So how did a history major who was considering going back to graduate school get into being a brewmaster?
I think I have to blame my older brothers for that one. They built in me an interest in good beer, in different beer styles. You know, when the craft brewing movement in America was just developing, I got introduced to it, and I still say a lot of why I ended up here was just pure luck, being in the right place at the right time. I saw this operation opening up and went, hey, yeah, I'd like to be a part of that somehow.
Brott is really into beer, serving not only as Free State's brewmaster, but also on the board of directors for the Brewers Association, the main organization representing craft brewers in the U.S. You know, talking about beer is fine, but tasting it is a whole lot better. I got to do just that with a glass of the Wheat State Golden and Copperhead Pale Ale. The Golden was first.
It's got a little bit of a bite to it.
It does. There's a tartness that comes through, not as much from the hops as much as it is the tartness from the wheat malt, which adds a real light, not quite spritzy, but definitely a light mouthfeel to it.
The Copperhead Pale Ale came next. It was really defined by the hops.
The hop flavor lingers in your mouth, but it isn't so overpowering. Sometimes a hop flavor can almost feel like it coats your tongue and masks other flavors. This just brings a certain excitement to it without overpowering.
Well, great job on all the beers. Been a fan for a long time. Keep up the good work.
Thanks.
One of the things I enjoy most about Free State is the food. While a lot of brew pubs serve up pretty predictable, fairly standard fare, Free State's kitchen has always pushed the envelope. Not too many brew pubs I know would serve a portobello mushroom sandwich in a tomato pesto sauce on ciabatta with a lovely side salad. Paired with an Ad Astra ale, this dish was great. Or why not try an heirloom tomato and bread salad with fresh Parmesan croutons and basil balsamic vinaigrette dressing? Wash it down with a Hefeweizen, and you're in business.